lives on the line for this camp life. This camp life. This camp life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we prophesy 365 for this camp life. This camp life.
Boots lace, you know we came to ride. All on your block, don't care about the odds. This truth is do or die. Come crown the kings and watch how we bling. We here 365. While you in your dreams, we on the scene, saving our people's lives.
What a time to be alive when it's going down. I got both eyes on the same prize. If you're trying to build, then it's hammer time.
At that time, the Bible didn't say we're going to go back into Egypt again, this time with ships. When you read the Bible, we never went back into Egypt again with ships or even back into Egypt. So the word Egypt is synonymous for the word bondage or captivity. Give me that in Exodus. I just want to show you. I'm going to prove all things according to what the Bible says, right? Because what happens is we say something and they think we're interpreting it ourselves, but we're not. We're actually giving you precept upon precept, right? Something that you should be getting in church. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. Bondage means what? To be captive, right? To be locked up, right? That's what it's saying. Go back to 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Moses is telling them the same way that is being said right now is how it's going to happen. And you're not going to see the land no more again. So we are literally talking about Bible prophecy that happened thousands of years ago. Being correlated to what? Actual historical facts that actually happened to us, right? Give me the other one. Give me the... Hey, brothers over across the street, man. Come learn who you are according to the Bible. Give me the one with this one right here. Hey, come over for 5 minutes, bro. Come learn who you are according to the Bible. Ain't nothing more important than your salvation, bro. Look at this. This is the transatlantic slave trade. This is what we're reading right now in the book of Deuteronomy. Come on, man. 5 minutes, bro. You ain't got time for God? Hey, look. So look, this is a transatlantic slave trade, right? We just read it in the Bible, right? Now we're showing you historically of what actually happened, right? Took it off the west coast of Africa, right? Brought over, jumped off in Central America, South America, right? A lot of us got dropped off in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold.
Shall be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
And there we shall be sold unto our enemies. This is the part that a lot of people don't like. Who are we sold to when we got off those slave ships?
White man?
Exactly. This right here. Look at these pictures, bro. What's happening in these black and white pictures right there? What's happening? Ain't that a slave auction? It's a slave auction. This is in the Bible that you say that you go to church that should be being read to you. Why is it that we only go to the New Testament and they only go to the Old Testament when it benefits them? When we're talking about Malachi 3 and 8, we're talking about offering and will a man rob God? But they're not willing to teach you your true history according to the Bible. It just told us what? It just said that, read it again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
It said they will be sold there to your enemies for bondmen, meaning what? Like you said, slave men and slave women. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man can redeem us. Nobody can save us from what we went through at this time. You know what I'm saying? Look, we had Marcus Garvey. We've had Malcolm. We've had Martin. W.E.B. Du Bois. All these men tried to save us, right? We even at one time in the 20s, our economy was even blossoming Black Wall Street, right? In Tulsa, Oklahoma, correct? Even in, what is it, Greenwood? Even in Greenwood. We had our own black communities that were thriving, right? But what they do? They bombed us, right? This is all history and all told you that we were given to the hand of our enemies. Why? Because of our disobedience to God. You know what I'm saying? Now the question is, why did this happened to us? What's your name? Javion. Why do you think this happened to us? Why do you think God was like, you know what? Those are my people, but I'm going to send them into slavery. There's a reason why we went into slavery. Do you think why? Can you guess why, bro? Why God did that to us? What's your name?
I'm Dave.
Dave? Okay. I just want to be able to dialogue with y'all, ask questions. I know we talking, but I also want to dialogue so we can have a conversation about the Bible, right? So what do you think happened? Why did God send us into slavery?
Because we were so docile, you know what I'm saying? We turn the other cheek, the whole nine, you know.
Okay.
And, you know, plus looked at Europeans as gods. Yeah.
Looked at Europeans as gods, so we went into idolatry? Okay, that's a good one. I'm going to show you. Give me verse 15. Because there's a reason why God sent us into slavery. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
See what?
All his commandments.
We observe to do. Read it from the top one more time. I got to emphasize this. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
If thou will not hearken. If the children of Israel did not listen to what?
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
To do all his commandments. Read.
And his statutes.
And his statutes.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if we don't do all these things, that all these curses shall come upon us and overtake us. Is curses a good thing or a bad thing? Javion, Dave, are those good things or bad things? Those are bad things, right? So God's saying, look, you are my children. I chose you. I just brought you out of the land of Egypt. I just saved you. Now, you were living by all these different rules for 400 years while you were in Egypt. Now I'm going to give you my own set of laws for you guys to follow by. The same way that you got rules when you were young, and you broke those rules, what happened? You got your ass whooped, right? Dave, I'm probably saying for you. Your parents, they gave you a set of things to do. If you didn't do those things, you would get punished. You would get in trouble, right? Well, God's telling the children of Israel the same thing. I'm going to give you guys I'm going to give you guys these rules. If you break these rules, this is what's going to happen to you. Right. So us being the children of God, we broke his commandments. We didn't listen. Right? So what did he do? He gave us the ultimate punishment, which is slavery and captivity.
That's right.
Used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.